All parents want children who are well equipped, well prepared to face life. That's very fantastic. But as fantastic as that is, it's not automatic. Because you want it as a parent, because you desire it doesn't make it happen. It's not automatic. So many parents are asking, so how do I start? Where do I begin? How do I make this happen for my child? I would answer by saying it begins with you. There won't be any child to parent without you. Parenting begins with you. So these are the questions you're supposed to ask yourself. You should ask yourself, what exactly do I want to achieve with my child? What values do I want to instill in my child? What kind of adults do I want my children to become? If you're able to successfully answer these questions, it will inform the kind of goals you will need to set to achieve your results, to achieve your aim. Okay, so in other words, you will actually see that parenting begins with having the end in mind, the end you want to achieve in mind. So having this end in mind will help you to successfully set goals. And bear in mind that while setting these goals, you can't afford to be selfish. You can't set selfish goals for your children, goals based on your background, goals based on what you desire to achieve in life, or what you desire, what you couldn't achieve as a child, and then you now want to see that success in your child. No, because you must bear in mind that children are not sent to this world to fulfill your purpose. Rather, they are sent to this world by God through you to fulfill God's own purpose. So whatever goals you're setting must be goals that will make it easier for them to navigate life, goals that will make it easier for them to fulfill their God's-given purpose, to fulfill God's dreams for their lives. And one of such goals should be confidence to make the right decision and stand by it, confidence to stand by their faith amidst crazy culture built not to help their faith. Yes, if one of your goals is to raise children who are confident in themselves, then there are some things you'll be very intentional about. You'll be very intentional about that child's self-worth, and you will also be very intentional about self-assurance, okay? Giving that child a self-assurance. And that stems from their faith in God and faith in themselves. Faith in God and faith in themselves will be an anchor for that child's confidence to be built up. Okay, when children have a very deep conviction about their self-worth, it boosts their self-confidence in themselves. And conviction in life should come from their faith. Okay, because the bully in the neighborhood is not the only enemy your child will face in life. There are racial prejudice, poor education, and so many other things that your child will face in life. But when that self-worth is coming from faith in God and faith in themselves, okay, it boosts their confidence. Apart from confidence, there are so many other goals you should set for your child, like character, conviction, compassion, love, okay, their spiritual life, ability to adapt to different situations, problem solving skills, emotional intelligence, very important, emotional intelligence, okay, relationship goals, social interaction and social etiquette goals, and a whole lot more. If you would love to know the goals to set for your children or how to work through these goals with your children, that's an indication that we should be friends, okay? And that you should be in my corner. One of the things you cannot afford to delegate in life is parenting. And in this generation where everyone seems to be so busy, it's so unfortunate that a lot of parents think, oh, because we have paid school fees, we are delegating these things to the school authority or to the church authority or to nannies or neighbors or what have you. But parenting is one aspect of your life that you cannot afford to delegate to anybody. It's unfortunate how many people would train for 4 years. They will actually invest 4 years of their lives, their money, to study a course so that they can have, a degree in a particular course that does not even have life. How much more delegating, and investing time into becoming a parent? You can't afford to mess it up. The Bible says, train up a child in the way it should go, and when it grows, it won't depart from it. But unfortunately, many parents don't even know the way a child should go, and you cannot blame them. Okay, so it's one thing not to know the way a child should go. If you don't know the way a child should go, of course you would not be able to train that child in that way. Okay, but it's one thing not to know, and it's another thing not to be willing to acquire information. You just want to do it as it comes. Something you must be intentional about, and for you to stick through from the beginning of this video to this point, it actually means that you are an intentional parent. You really want to learn how to be better at parenting, and that is why you should subscribe to this channel, hit the notification button, talk about it to your friends, and share with them. My name is Adenike Weldy. You can call me Nikki Weldy. In my corner, I share parenting tips and lessons. I also share with you some of my parenting journey, okay, relationship, my faith lifestyle, and everything in between. Thank you so much for staying through.